Welcome to English Stories Academy.
What is sleep? We all sleep every night. It is a natural state for our bodies and minds. We spend about 1 part out of 3 of our lives sleeping. But what happens when we sleep? And why is it so important? Sleep is essential for good health. It is just as important as eating healthy food and getting exercise. When we sleep well, our bodies and brains can rest and repair themselves. Getting enough sleep helps us feel good and stay healthy. It helps our minds work properly so we can think clearly and learn new things. Many adults in developed countries do not get enough sleep. Experts recommend about 8 hours of sleep each night for adults. But many people sleep less than 6 or 7 hours regularly. Not getting enough sleep can cause many health problems. It weakens our immune system, which is our body's defense against sickness. This means we are more likely to get ill, like catching colds or the flu. Lack of sleep also increases the risk of serious diseases, such as cancer and heart problems. It can make it difficult for the body to control blood sugar levels, which can lead to diabetes. People who do not sleep enough may also find it harder to manage their weight. This is because sleep affects the body's signals for hunger and feeling full. Sleeping too little can make you feel hungrier and want to eat more. Over time, not getting enough sleep can even shorten your life. Being very tired because of lack of sleep is also dangerous in other ways. Driving when you are sleepy is a major cause of traffic accidents. Very tired drivers may have slow reactions or brief moments called microsleeps, where they lose attention for a few seconds. These short lapses can lead to serious crashes. Hundreds of thousands of accidents happen each year because drivers are too tired. For a long time, sleep was a big mystery. Scientists did not fully understand why we need it. From an evolutionary point of view, sleep seems very strange. When animals or people sleep, they cannot look for food. They cannot protect themselves easily from danger. They cannot look after their children. Sleep makes us vulnerable. Why would nature make us spend so much time in such a risky state? It seemed like a big mistake in evolution. But now, science shows us that sleep is not a mistake at all. It is incredibly important and serves many vital functions. Sleep helps our brain to work better. It prepares the brain to learn new information and helps to save new memories. Sleep also helps to keep our emotions stable. It helps our bodies to stay healthy by strengthening our immune system, keeping our hearts healthy, and helping to control our body weight and blood sugar. There does not seem to be any major part of our body or brain that does not benefit from sleep. It is nature's best way to reset our brain and body health each day. This book will explore the important world of sleep and explain why getting enough sleep is crucial for a healthy and happy life. 2. Your body clock. How does your body know when it is time to sleep or time to be awake? It might seem simple, but inside you, there are special systems working all the time to control this. There are 2 main factors that decide when you feel sleepy and when you feel alert. The first is your body's internal clock. The second is a chemical signal that builds up in your brain while you are awake. Your body has a natural clock inside that runs on a cycle of about 24 hours. This is called your circadian rhythm. This internal clock is located deep in your brain in a tiny area called the suprachiasmatic nucleus, or SCN. Your SCN sends signals to the rest of your brain and body. These signals help control many things, not just sleep. They affect when you feel hungry, your mood, your body temperature, and the release of hormones. Your circadian rhythm creates a pattern, making you feel alert during the day and sleepy at night. Interestingly, this internal body clock is not exactly 24 hours long for most people. It usually runs a little bit longer. So how does your body stay on schedule with the actual day? It uses signals from the outside world, mainly daylight. When light enters your eyes, it sends a message to your SCN. This signal helps reset your internal clock every single day, keeping it accurate and lined up with the 24-hour day-night cycle. Without light, your natural sleep time would start a little later each day. Another important part of your sleep timing involves a hormone called melatonin. As darkness falls in the evening, your SCN sends a signal that tells a small gland in your brain, the pineal gland, to release melatonin into your bloodstream. Melatonin acts like a messenger, telling your entire body that it is nighttime. It helps regulate the timing of when sleep should happen. It signals that it is dark and time to prepare for sleep. However, melatonin itself does not generate sleep. It just tells your body when it is the right time for sleep to start. As morning approaches and light returns, melatonin levels fall, signaling that it is time to wake up. While your body clock tells you when it might be a good time to sleep, another factor makes you feel sleepy. This is caused by a chemical in your brain called adenosine. Adenosine builds up in your brain every minute you are awake. The longer you stay awake, the more adenosine accumulates. This buildup creates what we call sleep pressure. When the level of adenosine gets high enough, usually after 12 to 16 hours of being awake, you feel a strong urge to sleep. This sleep pressure is the second main force that helps determine when you feel tired. During sleep, your brain works to remove the adenosine that built up during the day. After a full night of sleep, usually about 8 hours for adults, the adenosine is cleared out. This reduces the sleep pressure, so you wake up feeling refreshed. Usually, your body clock and sleep pressure work together. As sleep pressure builds up during the day, your body clock eventually signals that it is nighttime by releasing melatonin. The combination of high sleep pressure and the body clock signaling darkness makes you feel very sleepy and ready for bed. Some people try to fight this feeling by drinking coffee. Caffeine works by blocking the action of adenosine in your brain, making you feel less tired even when sleep pressure is high. 3. How you sleep at night. When you fall asleep, your brain does not just switch off. Sleep is an active time with different stages. Scientists learned about these stages by studying brain waves, eye movements, and muscle activity. There are two main kinds of sleep: NREM sleep and REM sleep. NREM means non-rapid eye movement. REM means rapid eye movement. You spend most of your sleep time in NREM sleep. NREM sleep has 4 stages. Stage 1 is very light sleep. You might wake up easily. In stage 2, your sleep gets a little deeper. Your heart rate and body temperature go down. Stages 3 and 4 are deep sleep, also called slow-wave sleep. It is harder for someone to wake you up during deep sleep. Your brain waves become very slow and regular during these stages. Deep NREM sleep is very important for feeling rested and for helping your body repair itself. It also helps your brain to sort through information from the day. After NREM sleep, you usually enter REM sleep. This stage is very different. During REM sleep, your brain becomes very active, almost like when you are awake. Your eyes move back and forth quickly behind your closed eyelids. This is why it is called rapid eye movement sleep. Your breathing and heart rate can become faster and less regular. However, most of your body's muscles are temporarily paralyzed. This stops you from acting out your dreams. REM sleep is when you usually have vivid dreams. This type of sleep is important for your brain, helping with emotions, learning, and creativity. These two kinds of sleep, NREM and REM, happen in cycles throughout the night. Each cycle lasts about 90 minutes. You usually start the night with more deep NREM sleep in the first few cycles. As the night goes on, the cycles change. You spend less time in deep NREM sleep and much more time in REM sleep. Towards the morning, most of your sleep time might be in lighter NREM sleep and REM sleep. You normally go through 4 or 5 of these cycles each night. The way these cycles change through the night shows that each type of sleep has different jobs. The deep NREM sleep early in the night seems important for resting your body and helping to save new memories. The REM sleep later in the night with its active brain seems important for processing emotions and linking memories together, which helps with problem solving and creativity. Both NREM and REM sleep are necessary for your brain and body to work well. Getting enough of both types of sleep each night is vital for your health. 4. Sleep helps your brain. Sleep is very important for your brain. When you sleep, your brain isn't just resting, it's busy doing important work. This work helps you think clearly, learn new things, and remember information. Getting enough sleep keeps your brain healthy and working at its best every day. One key job sleep does is prepare your brain to learn. Imagine a part of your brain is like a small storage box just for new memories. During the day, as you experience and learn things, this box starts to fill up. But this box has limited space. When it gets full, it becomes very hard to add new information. You might find you can't learn effectively anymore. Sleep helps solve this problem. During sleep, especially deep sleep, your brain moves the information from this small temporary box to a much larger, long-term storage area. This process clears space in the small box. So after a good night's sleep, your brain is refreshed and ready to absorb new information again. Without enough sleep before learning, your brain's ability to make new memories can drop significantly, perhaps by up to 40%. Sleep doesn't just prepare your brain for new learning, it also helps you keep the memories you have already made. After you learn something during the day, sleep acts like a save button. It helps make these new memories stronger and more permanent. This process is called consolidation. Deep non-REM sleep plays a big role here. It helps move memories from the fragile short-term storage to the safer long-term storage in the brain. This makes memories last longer and protects them from being forgotten. If you don't get enough sleep the night after learning, you are much more likely to forget what you learned. Good sleep is essential for remembering things well. What happens to your brain when you don't get enough sleep? Many negative effects occur. One of the first things to suffer is your ability to concentrate. When you are tired, paying attention becomes very difficult. Your focus can drift easily, making it hard to do tasks that require concentration, such as studying, working, or driving safely. Your brain might even experience very brief moments, just seconds long, where it temporarily shuts off from the outside world. These are called microsleeps. You often don't realize they are happening, but they can lead to serious mistakes, especially in situations needing constant attention. Overall, lack of sleep makes your thinking less sharp and increases the chances of making errors in everyday tasks. Your emotions are also strongly affected by poor sleep. When you are sleep deprived, you might find yourself feeling more irritable, moody, or easily upset. Small problems can seem much larger and more stressful. This happens because the emotional centers in your brain become overactive without enough sleep. At the same time, the part of your brain responsible for rational thought and controlling impulses, the prefrontal cortex, doesn't function as well. This lack of control means you might react more strongly and inappropriately to emotional situations. You might experience bigger swings in your mood, feeling very negative or even overly positive in ways that affect your judgment and decisions. You might feel more angry, sad, or anxious. It's harder to control your feelings and stay calm. Getting enough sleep is crucial for keeping your emotional brain balanced. 5. Sleep helps your body. Getting enough sleep is not just good for your brain, it is also very important for your body. When you sleep, your body gets a chance to rest and repair itself. Think of sleep like a health checkup that happens every night. It helps keep all the different parts of your body working well. One of the most important jobs sleep does is helping your immune system. Your immune system is like your body's army. It fights off sickness like colds and the flu. When you sleep enough, your immune system becomes stronger. It makes more soldiers that find and fight harmful things like bacteria and viruses. If you do not get enough sleep, even for just one night, your immune system gets weaker. Studies show that people who sleep less than 6 or 7 hours a night get sick more easily. Not sleeping enough can even increase your risk of serious illnesses, like cancer, because your body's natural defenses are not as strong. Sleep is also essential for your heart health. During deep sleep, your heart rate and blood pressure go down. This gives your heart and blood vessels a chance to rest. If you often sleep too little, your blood pressure can stay high. High blood pressure puts extra stress on your heart and blood vessels. Over time, this can lead to serious problems like heart disease, heart attacks, or strokes. Getting enough sleep each night is like giving your heart a helpful break, keeping it in good condition for longer. Your sleep also affects how your body uses energy from food. Sleep helps control your blood sugar levels. When you eat, your body turns food into sugar called glucose, which gives you energy. A hormone called insulin helps your cells take in this sugar. When you don't sleep enough, your cells might stop responding well to insulin. This means too much sugar stays in your blood. If this happens often, it can lead to serious health problems like type 2 diabetes. Even just a few nights of poor sleep can make your body less effective at managing blood sugar. Sleep plays a big role in controlling your weight, too. Lack of sleep changes the levels of hormones that control hunger. One hormone tells you when you are full, but when you are tired, your body makes less of it. Another hormone tells you when you are hungry, and when you are tired, your body makes more of it. This means you feel hungrier and less full, even if you have eaten enough. People who are sleep-deprived often want to eat more sugary and high-calorie foods. This combination of feeling hungrier and choosing less healthy foods makes weight gain more likely. If you are trying to lose weight, getting enough sleep is very important. Without it, your body might lose muscle instead of fat. In summary, sleep is vital for almost every part of your body. It strengthens your immune system, keeps your heart healthy, helps control blood sugar and manage weight. Regularly sleeping less than 7 or 8 hours can increase your risk for many serious health problems and may even shorten your life. Taking care of your sleep is taking care of your whole body. 6. Why you dream. Dreams are the stories and pictures our minds create while we sleep. Most of our vivid dreams happen during a special stage of sleep called REM sleep. You learned about REM sleep in Chapter 3. When you dream, your brain is very active, but in a different way than when you are awake. During REM sleep dreaming, some parts of your brain work very hard. Areas involved with seeing pictures, moving, and feeling emotions become much more active. This is why dreams can feel so real and full of strong feelings. However, the part of your brain responsible for logical thinking, the front part called the prefrontal cortex, becomes less active. This might explain why dreams often do not make logical sense and can be quite strange or bizarre. Even though dreams can feel weird, they are a normal and important part of sleep. Why is dreaming important? Scientists believe dreaming helps us in several ways. One important job of dreaming is to help us deal with emotions, especially difficult ones. Think of dreaming as a type of overnight therapy. When you dream, your brain processes emotional experiences from your day. But during REM sleep, the brain has very low levels of stress chemicals. This allows your brain to look at difficult memories without the strong, painful feelings that came with them. Over time, this helps to remove the emotional sting from upsetting memories. You still remember what happened, but it feels less painful. This helps you wake up feeling better about things and manage emotional challenges. Dreaming also helps your brain to be creative and solve problems. While you dream, your brain makes connections between different pieces of information in new and surprising ways. It might link ideas that you would not normally connect when you are awake. This process can lead to new insights or solutions to problems you have been thinking about. Many people report finding answers to difficult questions or coming up with creative ideas after a night of sleep. Some famous scientific discoveries and popular songs were actually inspired by dreams. It seems that the dreaming brain is very good at finding hidden patterns and making useful new connections between memories and knowledge. So, dreaming is not just random activity. It is a special state that helps us manage our emotional health, understand our experiences better, and think more creatively. Getting enough REM sleep, and therefore enough dream time, is important for keeping our minds balanced and clever. 7. Sleep problems. Many people sometimes find it hard to sleep well. But for some, sleep problems happen often and make life difficult. These ongoing problems are called sleep disorders. There are different kinds of sleep problems. The most common sleep disorder is insomnia. People with insomnia have trouble sleeping even with enough time. Some find it hard to fall asleep. Others wake up often or too early and cannot get back to sleep. This happens many nights a week for months. Worrying or feeling anxious often causes insomnia. Sometimes the body's stress system is too active, making it hard to relax for sleep. Another sleep problem is sleepwalking, also called somnambulism. This happens during deep non-dreaming sleep, known as NREM sleep, not during dreaming. The brain is partly asleep and partly awake. People might walk, talk, or do simple things but usually do not remember it. Sleepwalking is more common in children and usually harmless. Sleep talking also happens during NREM sleep. Our modern world makes sleep difficult. One problem is light at night. Our bodies need darkness for sleep. Bright lights in the evening, especially blue light from screens like phones, tablets, and computers, trick our brain. The brain thinks it is daytime. This stops the body making melatonin, a hormone that signals sleep time. This makes it harder to fall asleep. Room temperature is also important. Your body needs to cool down to fall asleep. A warm bedroom makes this harder. Keeping your bedroom cool helps your body prepare for sleep. A cool room, maybe around 18 degrees Celsius, is often best. Heavy blankets or warm pajamas can also prevent cooling. Some people drink alcohol before bed thinking it helps sleep. Alcohol is a sedative. It slows the brain, but it does not give natural sleep. Alcohol causes problems. It breaks sleep into pieces with many small awakenings. You might not remember waking up but feel tired the next day. Alcohol also stops REM sleep, the dreaming stage. What helps sleep problems like insomnia? Many use sleeping pills. They help people fall asleep but cause sedation, not natural sleep. They might make you feel groggy or become dependent. Doctors now often suggest therapy first. Cognitive behavioral therapy for insomnia, or CBTI, teaches good sleep habits and ways to manage worries. It often works better than pills long-term. Sleep problems are common. Some are disorders like insomnia or sleepwalking. Other times, things like lights, temperature, or alcohol cause problems. Understanding these issues is the first step. Help is available for people who struggle with sleep. 8. Getting good sleep. Many people find it hard to get enough good sleep, but there are simple things you can do to sleep better. Making small changes to your daily habits can make a big difference to how well you rest at night. One of the best things you can do is to keep a regular sleep schedule. Try to go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. This includes weekends too. Sleeping late on Saturday and Sunday makes it harder to wake up on Monday morning. Your body has an internal clock and it works best when you have a routine. Setting an alarm to remind you when it is time to start getting ready for bed can be helpful. This regularity helps your body know when it should feel sleepy and when it should feel awake. Your bedroom should be a place for rest. Make it as dark, quiet, and cool as possible. Use thick curtains or blackout blinds to stop light coming in from outside. Even small amounts of light can disturb your sleep. Keep the room cool. A temperature around 65 degrees Fahrenheit is often good for sleeping. It might feel a little cool, but a cooler room helps your body temperature drop, which is needed to fall asleep. Also, try to keep noise down. If you cannot control noise, earplugs might help. Remove things that can distract you, like televisions or computers. Your bedroom should signal to your brain that it is time for sleep. What you do before bed matters. Try to relax for about an hour before you go to sleep. Reading a book or listening to quiet music can help you unwind. Avoid big meals or drinking a lot late in the evening. Eating too much can make you uncomfortable, and drinking too much can make you wake up to use the bathroom. Avoid caffeine, found in coffee, tea, and chocolate, for at least 8 hours before bed. Alcohol might make you feel sleepy at first, but it actually harms your sleep later in the night, making it less restful. Nicotine in cigarettes is also a stimulant and can disturb sleep. Taking a warm bath before bed can also help. It raises your body temperature, and when you get out, the quick cool-down signals to your body that it is time for sleep. Sometimes, even when you try, you might lie in bed unable to sleep. If you are awake for more than about 20 minutes, get out of bed. Go to another room and do something quiet and relaxing, like reading in dim light. Do not do anything stimulating. Go back to bed only when you feel sleepy again. Worrying about not sleeping often makes it harder to fall asleep. It is important for everyone to understand that sleep is necessary for good health, like eating well and exercising. When people do not sleep enough, it affects their health, their mood, their work, and even safety on the roads. We need to value sleep more as a society. Simple changes in our homes, like using different lighting in the evening that is less blue, or adjusting room temperature automatically during the night, might help us sleep better in the future. Thinking more about sleep can help everyone live healthier lives.
Like, share, and subscribe to our channel.